How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the 100% walkthrough for the Last Hero of Nostalgaia. So in the last episode, we dipped our toe into Warlock Wilds here. If you need to see the beginning of that area, go to the end of the previous episode.
Or perhaps, even were he himself unstrung, his affection for Nostalgaia could never be severed.
So in that episode, we lit the first crystal on the tower. Well, that one wasn't in a tower, it was in a podium. So we need to... oh god. Get stabbed on the back already. So that's what these guys do. They stab you, and then they run away. And if you're not following close enough behind them, they will turn into like an animal like that, so they try and blend in. So over here we have another little person that has the next token, guarded by some skellies. Okay, there they are. Token, next tower. So, bear with me. This place is pretty extensive, as I've mentioned, and there are items hidden everywhere, so I'm just making sure I am not missing anything. I really didn't take meticulous notes on the placement of items everywhere, but alright. Oh, we got a big boy skeleton coming for us. Now, these guys are slow, but they hurt. Trying to see what he's gonna do here, because they do have kind of like a wombo combo. Oh god. Yep. I guess they hurt. Anyway, that's okay. Where we were is not too far from the beacon, so we can get that back there pretty quickly. So we have the token for the second crystal, so we are headed there now. Just trying to get back to where we were. Pretty much running by all these guys, although these guys are pretty insistent here, following me. Now, some of these guys are different. The little guys that like to run up and stab you in the back and run away, they're a little more coy. They will chase after you, so if you see them starting to run after you, you can turn around and look at them and maybe do a swing, and they will run away. Some of the other guys will, even if they're chasing you, they will, and you turn around, they'll try and attack you right away. So some of them are kind of behave differently, so just be aware of that. So we're back. There he is. Dude, he was coming again. In this area, I believe we will be able to get some increased damage out of our sword, which, as you can see, we kind of need right now. Pretty significant upgrade too, so. Alright. Take out that guy. Watch out for the skellies. grab this over here. And through here, we have a little shortcut. It's not too useful, but it is one nonetheless. This will lead us back to the very beginning of Warlock Wilds, right before the beacon, where the Reservoir of Pain was. So that's the door that we came in. Just in case you need it. Okay. So moving on. We are going up here. Next tower. Jackass in the tree, throwing stuff, knock him down. Just checking around the back here. Like I said, the area is pretty dark and there is stuff hidden everywhere. Like weeds covering entryways and stuff like that, so helps to take a second and look around. Okay, now trying to find the proper spot to drop down here because we have to talk to Lady Sko. And there she is, actually. Watch out for a skelly that's gonna pop out here.
A friendly face! Oh, I'm sorry. That was really insensitive. There's something beyond these tunnels. A creature, more deviant than the abomination we slew in the mines. Somehow, she is able to harness Nostalgaia's decay. This is beyond depravity. To profit from the glitching of our world, as though it held some deeper meaning, some greater purpose, I would end her. But I can't traverse the maze below. The Reservoir of Pain absorbs the agony from those of us who've been mistreated. It must take a lot to give so much. But that's martyrdom, isn't it? When I think of the crone lurking here, undermining the Reservoir's sacrifice, I finally realize what a hero's quest would be. The Reservoir wouldn't want to kill the being beyond, but to save her from herself. Perhaps I can end her suffering. The Reservoir wouldn't want to kill... Perhaps...
Okay, so you can't go down there yet because we need an item to... There's a maze down there and it's all foggy. You can't traverse that unless you have a special item, so you need to go get that first. God. Still caught me a little bit. Backswing. And goodbye. There we go. Story of Strength. We can use that to infuse the sword to further increase its damage output with strength scaling. So there's a bunch of skellies over here. Okay, so right here, we are going to remember, this is very important for the main quest line. Remember the Crystallis Tooth. Okay, so lots of skellies over here. Just be mindful, they'll hop out of tombs and stuff like that too, so just watch your step. Another one jumps out somewhere here. Thought so. Maybe not. Oh, I didn't even realize. Turned myself around. Always use that juice stand as a landmark. Can't tell you how many times on this path I've like turned myself around. Oh, there he is. There's the guy I was thinking of. So if you're trying to make your way on this path, you want to use that as a landmark. Continuing on forward further into the woods, you're always going to have that juice stand on your left. So just keep that in mind. We are pretty close to the next beacon. Tree up there. Okay, down through there, we will get to the next beacon. But there's some more stuff over here. There's some stuff over here. Including a skelly. Loaded die. Okay. Yep. So we can remember a relic over here. Remember we picked up that Predator's putter from the shop. As you can see, there's like a little mini golf thing. Oh my god. 3 of these guys. There was a bunch of dudes over here. I didn't think there were 3 of them. Okay. Unburdened, like mace kind of thing. That thing hits pretty hard, too. Weighs a lot, though. So we want to remember the putter, like I was saying. Just trying to see... Yeah, there it is. Trying to look and see if I could spot it by the fact that it was quivering. Okay. And I thought there was a door over here. I may be thinking of another spot. Yeah, I think I am. But yeah, like I said, this area with the lighting the 4 crystals definitely reminds me of Farron Keep from Dark Souls 3, with the lighting of the braziers. And where would a Souls game be without... Oh god. Without a darkly lit wooded area. Okay, there's another door for a shortcut. Now this leads down into several avenues here. So this, you're gonna go, whoa, that's cool. This does not open, I believe. And here we are in the Heart Flow altar. So that's a nice little shortcut. In fact, we will use that in a little bit. Well, actually not that one specifically, but... So if we go down here, like I said, there are a bunch of different avenues that you can take and different routes. Luckily they're all, like, labeled, so this sign here, it's going to say Warlock's Wilds. That says NPC City, which is another area that we'll get to. This says Orshaft Village. So, lots of different ways you can go here. We will use that Orshaft Village shortcut in a bit, as we're getting another Easy Maker key in this area. Okay, that we're not going up there yet, but we will utilize that pathway quite a bit. Okay, so now we're going to head down here. Yep. Knew that was the dude right away. Oh, running and jumping around. I'm not dealing with you guys right now. See? You ran away when I looked at him. Okay, so up here. Some more skellies. Okay, so Reservoir of Pain's over here again.
Is it ironic that Nostalgaia's heart can now consume the consumer?
It's just going to say the same thing. So this is the next tower. And we got a fragmented tradition. That's good. I need those. Boom of source. I believe those are, if I remember correctly, those are for the blacksmith as well. Now, right here we can remember the My Crafter pickaxe. Two-handed damage increase. Okay. So the reason why the anvil said that is you need to always light the beacon first and then hit the anvil.
Huh? There ain't supposed to be an anvil in the wilds. Discarded amidst so many tools of field and forge. Who would do this? Even those who hate your kind still gotta work. This wasn't just discarding some traditions. It was a discarding of tradition itself. I wonder what this anvil has helped forge. Maybe I can replicate the feats accomplished upon it.
Okay, so now let's go to our tearjerker. Oh, so story of strength. Look at that damage increase. It's only 1,000 too. Now we can bump it up again, I believe. Yep, enough fragments of tradition. Yep, let's do it. Okay, and then, yeah, now we need 4. So weapons go up to...
I feel like a real part of your story, hero.
Weapons go up to level 5 this game. Okay, so let's gonna get some more health. Alright. Now. Let's go get the next token. Which is located in that little what they call village area right before, right through this log here. All the little guys were running around. Get over here. Look at that damage. Oh god. Go over here. Where the hell did he go? Go around back here? There we go. Bitch. Okay. And then in here, there's another pathway through that, down through that intricate, set of hallways, I guess, is what I want to say. So it's just another way of getting to another part of the level. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I go up this ladder. guys up here. I believe this. Yep. Oh, there he is. Yeah, they don't expose their back too much. They're masters of the backstab, and they don't want to get backstabbed. Yeah, careful of that, like, firecracker attack, I call it. Did not mean to fall down there. There's another rune right there, but we will get that in a second. Thought one of those guys was assassin. Okay, so we got the forgotten space armor. There's our next little person. Okay, so we got the token. So remember the forgotten space armor was, you remember that in the depths where you fought that arachnid enemy with all the black smoke spilling out, where we met Nero and Lady Sco for the first time. Okay, so this is that gourd. You increase the effectiveness of your healing with that, which honestly, I don't think that's an issue unless you have a absolutely massive health bar. I finished my first playthrough with 25 vitality, and I feel like that was enough. I need to bump up my equip load too, so I can put on some heavier armor. Let's be a tank. So now through here, I believe, yes, this links up with that maze. We still can't go there yet, but we are about to get the item that we need to get through there. So heading back up here to the beacon. This is a big tall tower here. We're gonna go over there in a second.
Such peculiar posture. Such a ridiculous gait. Was there a humility implicit in its frame? A humility so long ago forsaken. Beyond these wilds lies the keep of the stolen crown. Our monarch was benevolent keeper of the realm, a symbol of tradition worth saving. But that story is gone. Our meaning is gone. When the time arrives, when you confront the final Great One, I could help you. If first you could restore what has been lost. Perhaps the spindles could prove a hero, the narrator watched.
Okay, so we have an NPC over here. Let's be careful. This fairy does a lot of damage. as you can see. So just kind of keep your distance. Get your hits in when you can. There you go. Now we got the translucent map. So that is used to navigate the maze. And it's pretty cool doing that. So we will do that in the next episode, because there is a NPC that we need to reach to speak to. Make sure you remember the Sword of Service over here as well. Okay, so source and dex on that. So I think we will call it here, guys. In the next episode, we will continue on with Warlock's Wilds, and we have 2 more towers to light. So hope you're all doing well. Stay tuned. More coming at you. Take care.